They live in a prefabricated compound on the edge of Tripoli, members of the Almshashya tribe who were chased from the western mountains when Gaddafi forces pulled out of their area.
We are told that we cannot stay in Almshashya. We left and we came to Tripoli. We have been going from place to place. We can't get our salaries because they won't allow us back. What do we do?
Almshashya is now a ghost village. Its people are accused of siding with Gaddafi loyalists. It's from here that Gaddafi forces shelled the city of Zintan. The local branch of the National Council has now declared it a military zone. We were not allowed in. Almshashya turned out to be a strategic town because Gaddafi forces were based there and blocked the only road that leads to Tripoli. But the real issue is one that has been running for decades. The rival Khalifa tribe lives just a few hundred meters away. It sided with Zintan and backed the uprising. Ayad Mansour alleges that the Almshashya have no legal right to live here.
This land is ours since the Ottoman Empire. We have documents to prove it. They came in 1976. The government gave them our land and they settled here.
The two tribes live side by side for decades, but relations have always been tense.
Gaddafi was inciting divisions between the tribes. He wanted all the tribes to have problems. He succeeded in his policy. After all of what the Almshashya did, they will never be allowed to come back.
Libya is a maze of around 140 tribes with many more sub-clans, and the tribal alliances kept Gaddafi in power for 40 years. His overthrow has brought to the surface tribal tensions like the one between the Almshashya and the Khalifa. Amna is just one of the victims of a wave of revenge.
I was 4 months pregnant, but I lost my baby because of all this. Anyway, it's better this way. Why should we have kids? We should just die. There is no food, no water. This is not alive.
The tribal system was key to the shift in power in Libya. But with old grievances being replaced by new ones, tribal tensions remain a strong destabilizing factor. Huda Abdel Hamid, Al Jazeera, in the western mountains of Libya.